Good morning, my friends. This is Proofwlsworks, and I am your Sunday blogger, Rosemary, with two of my guests. Can you introduce yourself, please?
I am James RNY Guy, also known as James.
And I'm Miss Janie here.
Aren't I a lucky girl? Okay, so they're here visiting, and I decided to throw them under the bus and make them answer this question. So today's question is...
I got the tire tracks to prove it.
Okay, support. How do you spell it? Where do you get support? Has your support changed since having weight loss surgery? Why is support important to you? Who is your number one supporter? If you had the power to change any piece in your personal support, what would you change? And I know, it's a lot of questions, and I'm not going to, we can all sum it up. But for me, I'm going to go first. For me, I think the first person that comes to mind is my husband, first of all, because he's the one that found me upset about, needing to lose weight and all that good stuff, and sent me to his doctor, and you guys practically know the story by now. So he has supported me. Now, he is not on a weight loss surgery journey, and I think that's important to say that even though he's not on a weight loss surgery journey, he supports me no matter what. And I think that's important for a spouse to do. So he is my number one supporter. And of course I have to add my twin sister, which is, it's an amazing journey. I'm here in Dallas. I've been here, I want to say 4 months. Has it been 4 months?
It's going on 5 months.
Going on. They counting the days. I got to leave in a few days. And it's been amazing. I always take those moments and just treasure each day as it comes. And so she has most 100% both of those people. And you?
For me, my support system, very, very small. The biggest one now would have to be my wife. Which is actually the newest form of support. That wasn't always the case, and there was a point or a time there where that was an issue, and through all of or through this journey, things have changed. And
you're going to find that they're going to continue to change. Just saying.
Yeah, I think one thing I'm realizing is nothing stays the same.
Nothing stays
the
same.
Yeah, right now she's the biggest support, and it's weird. It's good, but it's weird because it's not something that I'm used to having. It's not something that we're used to doing together. To start working out together has been something new for us, and it's really challenging because I'm so used to doing it all by myself. I'm so used to doing things a certain way, and then to kind of have to alter that to bring that to include this other person in is it's a little challenging, but I'd rather have that than not have it. So that's probably without question right now,
and there's power in that. There's power in that. But even without that power, I feel that for me, Jenny's fixes to talk, guys, but for me, when I leave here and Connie is no longer that supporter, then what kicks in is my support on YouTube. That kicks in. It motivates me to go out and do what I have to do, even if it's stepping. And I know I say even if it's stepping. Stepping's a big deal, because I try and go as many miles as I can in a day. So, yeah, even if you're by yourself and you think, you need that support, you don't necessarily need it. You have support through all of us. Janie?
I think definitely support has changed. I think what I define support as changes too. What I consider support before, like in the beginning, is different than now. What I require is different. So, like, maybe that first year or two, I needed the time, and my support was in giving me time to work out, giving me time to focus on my food, giving me time to talk to my support group. That was important. Then it phased out, and now, it's just a different kinds of support. But I do feel like, that certain things haven't changed, in the sense that I know that I can go to our weight loss surgery community on Facebook. I know that I can go to the weight loss surgery community on YouTube, and if I say SOS, help me, that the help is there. So I appreciate that. I never take it for granted. I'm grateful for that. But I think that when it comes to, the more real-time support, I keep it very, very small, because everybody has an opinion, and too many opinions confuse the issue. So I have to just be sure about I always have to remind myself, okay, this is my life, and what do I want my life to look like, because this is the only one I'm going to have.
Right.
So I have to make it real for me, and it has to look right for me, and I have to be happy with it. It's not about somebody else being happy with it, it's me being happy with it.
Right.
And honestly, only, like, James, you're the only one who's going to be right about what your life should look like, and you're the only one who can be right about your life. And me, what I think is right for me is not necessarily right for everybody.
Right.
And so you just learn to respect each other's journeys. I think that's what support has been for me. Respect each other's journeys, respect that we're going through phases, respect that sometimes we're going to clash because we might not be in a good place, but always it goes back to remembering that we are here because we love each other, because we really want to encourage each other and support each other and back each other up.
What is one of the things that you would change about your support?
I would find more actual live support in my area as far as a support group goes, which surprisingly aren't very many where I'm at. So I would try to make a better effort to actually find somewhere. While Facebook and YouTube is great, or like the support in my home is good, she still doesn't understand, at least at home, exactly what I'm dealing with sometimes. So to have a group, and while people on Facebook and YouTube do,
Will you be trying to find a support group near your house? Or
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. It's I actually did find one, but it's a little distance away. However, it's becoming something that's I'm finding is needed more and more.
Talking about that, I get this question all the time. We were just discussing it. Why am I still on YouTube? Or why do I still support? And, I know that it's my channel and I can do whatever I want on my channel. Well, this is not my channel, but whatever. Weight Loss Surgery Works. But the thing is that a lot of times I feel that if I'm asked a question, I'm going to answer it because nobody was there when I was asking the questions, right? And if you're needing that support, you want to find those kind of people that are willing to be there for you. Not just in the good times, but in the hard times when you can't figure out your food and you can't figure out your exercise. And I want to stress this more than anything. Try not to follow anybody else's journey. If you're going to exercise, find something that you enjoy doing. I know that I post a lot on Facebook our picture of us walking and stuff, but it's only to encourage you, and it's only to encourage us, because there was a time where we couldn't even walk half a mile, and now we're walking up to 10 miles. So it's just an amazing thing, And when you find that thing that you love to do, keep doing it. But make sure you love doing what you're doing, because there's nothing worse than doing something you can't stand just to get the body that you're looking for. I mean, it's going to bring results, but am I making sense?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Janie, what's one thing you would change?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't change
I have
anything?
nothing to change. I'm very happy with my life right now. It's not perfect,
Right.
but that's the way it is. Nobody's life is perfect.
Right.
But when it comes to support, my support is exactly the way I want it to be, because I know if I need something, I can go to the Back to Basics crowd and get something from them. If can come to you and get something from you. You know, I have my friends, you know.
You mean coffee talk?
Yeah, we can go to coffee talk, go back to old coffee talks. You know, if I miss my friends, you know, the ones that don't vlog anymore, I can go back and find Tom and, you know, Allison and all those people that I love and that whose words meant something to me, you know, that still mean something to me.
Right. Donna, I miss Donna.
Yeah, Donna. So, you know, I wouldn't change anything. I think I have all the support I could ever possibly want, and then some.
Well, before I end, I'd like to say thank you guys for joining me. I had to twist their arms, but whatever. No, I didn't.
Rivalry.
Yeah, this arm over here that you can't use in a cast.
So, I want to say to Bandit B, he, get better, my baby boy. He came to see me before something happened to him. I know he's going to talk about it on his channel, but he had a bowel obstruction, and that's all I'm going to say. He'll tell you why and how he got better. But get better, my boy. And here's a quote. People don't always need advice. Sometimes all they really need is a hand to hold, an ear to listen, and a heart to understand them. And for me, that is the support that I usually get from you guys. Alright? So, with that, I say adios, goodbye, till next Sunday.
Keep rocking it, people!
Bye!
Bye.